Hello, my wonderful Geminis. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Okay, guys, so we have two cards here. We have the Sword and Rose, Clarity, Truth, Revelation. Force, Honor, Protection. Okay. And then we also have Healthy Choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Okay. Well, the Sword and the Rose card is kind of giving me the energy of the Ace of Swords and Tarot. So there definitely could be something that is being revealed to you this week. Maybe something that you've had an intuitive hunch about is being confirmed for others of you. But it's interesting because the next card is Healthy Choices. Like there's something that's being revealed to you or illuminated to you, and it's resulting in you making a different choice or having a change of perspective when it comes to this connection here. You could also feel like this is a week where you're turning inward or focusing on yourself, kind of shifting the focus to things that you can control or things that are in your control as opposed to, maybe focusing on a situation that's causing you to feel a bit defeated. But I also feel like there's some sort of confusion that is like clearing up for you, or some sort of questions that are being answered this week. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Because I see a commitment here, okay? Or commitment could be something on this person's mind, but I also see distance. So this could be like a long distance union, or it's someone that you were in a higher level of commitment with, but maybe now they're at some sort of a distance from you. And I also feel like this could be someone who's really trying to figure you out or waiting for some sort of a sign from you. A little bit of an indirect energy. Let's see. I'm going to start off by seeing how you are being viewed this week. Queen of Swords. This person feels like you've figured something out about them or this connection. And I'm getting the word exposed. So is there something here that came out about this person, or is there something that you were able to figure out where this person was trying to keep that very thing under wraps here? Because they feel like you were able to figure something out about them, but they almost feel exposed or like naked in a way, kind of like, okay, Gemini knows what they know now, and I feel like I can't, hide that from them. And you figuring something out about this person could also feel very unexpected for this individual here. Like it's something that they did not see coming. They may also feel like you are turning your back towards a situation, or there's, you are fed up or frustrated to an extent here. Nine of Wands followed by the Four of Swords in the challenge position. This is very specific, Gemini, but like it's giving me the energy of someone who is like you have blocked this person, or they don't have a way of communicating with you. And things could have been very stagnant, or there's some sort of silence between the both of you in the current moment, but they are having trouble getting through to you. Nine of Wands is like that wounded warrior energy. So I do feel like it's someone who still has some sort of fight left in them. But with the Four of Swords coming up in the challenge position, it's like the stagnancy or the silence is deeply impacting them. They do want to see a change, but I see someone who's like desiring a change or fantasizing about a change or praying for a change and not really making that change by taking the necessary steps here. They actually are viewing you as someone who doesn't want to hear from them in the current moment. So you could have communicated or made it very clear to this person that they did upset you, or it's the truth that has been revealed that is causing this person to feel like, how do I connect or reconnect with Gemini after what they know now? It's like they feel a level of embarrassment or guilt for what you know now about them that you did not know in the past. And they also feel like your perspective on them has changed. How are you viewing them? Eight of Wands. You want to communicate with this person. You could be manifesting communication from them, or if you are communicating with them as you're watching my read, if you chose to break the silence, or this person is, you're communicating with them pretty much. You feel like there is a lot you want to tell them. You feel like you're ready to see some sort of progress. Now, by progress, it doesn't necessarily mean that you want to allow this person back into your life, but it could be a form of closure that you're seeking. So, like, if things have been stagnant for a while, you're glad that you're conversing with this person so that you guys can actually speak about, maybe what's bothering you. And again, guys, like, Eight of Wands doesn't always have to be read as communication. It could also just be you manifesting a specific outcome when it comes to this connection here. And that's also a card of distance or travel. So, yeah, there definitely could be physical distance between you and this person. We have the Seven of Wands in your feelings, okay, and the Two of Swords. There's something here you're not seeing clearly. And so that's why I did say, as I open the spread, you like, there's some sort of confusion that is clearing up for you. So whether it's a question of how this person feels, whether it's you've been asking for a sign of whether you should move on or stay invested in this connection, you could be receiving a sign or confirmation here. And Seven of Wands being the first card in your feelings kind of tells me all I need to know about how you're viewing the situation. It's definitely not a situation that you trust. You feel like you have a right to be frustrated about something, or you feel like you're still upset about something and you're standing your ground. Because Seven of Wands, guys, is an energy of like standing your ground even during a time of adversity. So, like, I mean, you could be acknowledging that you and this person are not seeing eye to eye on something, or there's a disagreement, that is currently, or that is occurring between the both of you. But the thing is, with the Seven of Wands, it's like, I'm not going to agree with you just to keep the peace. Because if I agree with you to keep the peace, I'm not really there. I am lacking the peace of mind. So it's like, you're not going to agree with this person just so that you can avoid, some sort of a disagreement, just for you to be upset about it on your own. You feel like that's not fair. And so there's an energy of, yes, I'm thinking about you, but I'm also not just going to agree or sweep something under the rug if it's still impacting me. It's really an energy of, I meant what I said. So we have the Four of Cups in your feelings and the Devil. Something here that's possibly turning you off from this situation, or you feel like your emotions are slowly changing. The reason I say that, guys, is like the Four of Cups is when you're not content, right? So you're either thinking about the past where, you feel like you were happier and things were progressing the way that you wanted them to, or you're thinking about the future, like what's going to happen next. But in the current moment, you're not pleased. In the current moment, you're not content. Furthermore, with the Devil card, you're starting to understand that something just feels very toxic or unhealthy in this connection here. I feel like this may be a week where you're having a hard time not thinking about the situation, but I think the level of confusion or what's upsetting you or the way that you're being treated here is also something that's impacting you. It's like knowing that something feels wrong, but also feeling like it's very difficult to detach. And I feel like there's something in particular that you're revisiting constantly this week. Like if it's a conflict or a disagreement or the exact reason as to why you're guarded from this person in the current moment, you may feel like you're constantly thinking about that very thing, or you're constantly revisiting that situation there. Devil and the Four of Cups could also be an energy of being up in your mind, or some sort of an illusion seeming very true, even though it's not. It's because of how much you're thinking about it, or it has to do with because it's an energy of something that you're thinking about, something that you're feeling, but it's not necessarily the truth. It's just how you feel in the moment. So the advice behind those two cards could also be not to act on something that you're feeling impulsively, because you may, later regret it, or what makes sense to you or what seems like the truth now is not necessarily the truth. It's just because of the emotions that are brewing or how you're feeling. So we have the Queen of Cups, which is clarifying the Nine of Wands, and we have the Four of Wands clarifying the Four of Swords. Yeah, you definitely have someone here who feels like they still have love for you. They still have a commitment, or like a higher level of commitment on their mind here with the Four of Wands. But what's interesting is the Four of Wands is clarifying the Four of Swords. So as much as this person, there's some sort of distance, or this person is not speaking to you in the current moment, they're still thinking about, reconnecting with you. They still feel very deeply towards you. I just feel, Gemini, that for these cards to be coming up in the challenge position, I think your ability to figure things out on your own, or the fact that you're very or highly intuitive here, it is a bit intimidating to this person. Because yes, it's someone who wants to reconnect, but I just feel like a truth that has been revealed, it's causing a lot of guilt or embarrassment for this person, even a shock factor of you being able to figure something out on your own without the help of them. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in their feelings, okay, and the Six of Pentacles. So this is someone who is in the process of figuring themselves out and figuring, out what they want to give to, or where they want to invest their energy. Because Nine of Pentacles could be a very self-focused or independent energy. This person could be making some sort of changes when it comes to their stability as well. But with the Six of Pentacles, it's like, whether it's they're giving to more than one situation, or they feel like their energy is being pulled in different directions. They're trying to clearly decide what they want to give to. And this could also be an energy of wanting equal give and take between the both of you as well. Six of Pentacles could be an energy of this person also feeling they neglected a situation with you because of another situation that they felt entitled to. But I do see them freeing themselves from a situation here, Lovers and the Three of Swords, very torn when it comes to you. The Lovers and the Three of Swords, it could be a pretty painful energy to deal with, because it's someone who still feels very connected to you. They still feel like they met you for a reason, or there's a lot that you've taught them. Like, you are someone who is very important to them when it comes to their, journey, or when they're looking at things from a different perspective, or the bigger picture of it all. They do feel like you're someone that's very important to them. But the Three of Swords is this person acknowledging that there's some sort of hurt, whether it's caused from their end or your end, or the both of you. It's not necessarily about the blame game. It's just acknowledging that, yes, I feel connected to Gemini. Yes, I feel like there's something here that feels very destined to be, but there's also a level of hurt. There's also a level of disappointment. And how they feel, or what I see in their feelings, is like looking at the connection with you as something that is very intense, but also feeling very hurt that things transpired the way that they have. It's not being happy with the current dynamic. So we have the Seven of Swords, okay, followed by the Moon card and the potential outcome. This could be the reason why you don't trust this situation, or you are having a hard time allowing this person into your life, or even opening up to them and being vulnerable with them. Seven of Swords and the Moon card is like a very discreet or hidden energy. It's someone who's acknowledging that possibly they were dishonest with you in the past, but it's not someone who's owning up to it. They're not necessarily coming clean about it. It's almost like, okay, if a truth is being revealed, or you called this person out on something, instead of saying, okay, yes, that's where I went wrong, or I'm acknowledging it, they're almost running from it or suppressing it. The Seven of Swords is being clarified by the Six of Cups, and the Moon card is being clarified by the Five of Wands. This person's very conflicted, much more feeling more conflicted than they're showing. And the Six of Cups clarifying the Seven of Swords and the potential outcome is like, yes, they do want to return to you. And the Six of Cups does speak about a past lover returning. But the advice behind that card is to be cautious with, allowing a past energy or a past person to, re-enter your life. And with the Seven of Swords, there's definitely something here you don't trust. Because as much as they're trying to reconnect with you, they're also being very strategic. The other thing is the moon being clarified by the Five of Wands. I do believe there's some sort of drama that this person could be dealing with in their personal life that they're not revealing to you. And when this person, even if you're communicating with them now, you can tell that there's a very uneasy feeling associated with it. And it's because this person is not truly telling you what's going on, or they're trying to keep something under wraps. The Wheel of Fortune. So some of you could either are going to be choosing to, move forward from this energy, or some of you feel a bit stuck in the current moment. I am reading for a lot of you, but the Wheel of Fortune can be symbolic for a change, but it's also associated with a very fixed energy. So it could be a change that's difficult for you to accept or adapt to. Okay. So that is what I'm getting for you guys this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.